Try starting it up again here. Sorry it cut out. That time it cut out pretty bad. It even ended the stream on my end here. But yeah, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit and just kind of go for it. Hopefully the thing doesn't drop out. You know, we'll see. I hate that. I need to get that stuff sorted out, man. Alright, so let me get you a better camera angle here. Let me move this thing down. open these things. I'll load these things up here so I don't have to keep rearranging to grab them. Right, here we go. Every time with this thing, man. Crazy. Cyril, have you worked with these like rafter hangers before, or joist hangers for that matter? I've heard that there's like a bit you can put in a nail gun that shoots these. So it's kind of like you know, because obviously it's a little bit different than, for example, using a nail gun just with wood. So you have to, like, with those you can just kind of shoot at whatever, but here you have to get through the hole, obviously. So someone was telling me about that. You get a nail gun, you get this little thing that you just like have a little bit that you set it right on the spot that you want to shoot it through, and apparently it works very well. But I haven't looked into it yet. I forget. Did you? Let's see. Did you have a compressor? Most of the time for stuff like this, I'll just nail one of the flush sides with a framing gun. Well, that might even be what I just asked you about. I'm not sure if you're talking about the same thing. Hold up. Somewhere here where I'm not getting this thing. Let's see. So you said, I never used a bit. I just lined up. I forget you have a compressor. Most of the time, stuff like this, I just nail one of the flush sides with a framing gun. I actually don't know if I know what you mean by that. You mean just through the metal? Just straight through the metal thing, or actually try to line it up with one of the holes? Okay. Never used a bit, just line it up. Yeah, well, interesting. I might give it a shot. The thing is, I know I don't, right through the hole. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. Originally, when I went to the hardware store and I was asking about the first time that I was using any of these straps, which is on some of the corners, I used these straight Simpson straps, like those rectangular ones on the corners to give it some strength because I didn't have like overlapping top plates on the corners. They said to me, the first person I talked to said just don't use a nail gun, just use these Tico nails that I'm using now. Fine, I don't mind doing it by hand, but I don't have any of those. I don't have any nails like that for the nail gun. I think I have some like maybe. I think the smallest I have might be like 1.5 or 2-inch nails. Let me go check and see. But that's actually pretty interesting. Let me check something real quick. Oh, hey, Philly JW, how's it going? Okay. Okay, well, shit, I'm learning God, I learned so much stuff. So I've got these like 2-inch nails, and I mean, that would obviously work just fine. I don't have sound on, by the way, just turned it on for a second. I just used old normal framing spikes. Okay. Well, shit. Interesting. Well, at this point, I mean, I guess I might give some of these a try. These 2-inch ones here. What the hell? Cool. Well, let me fire up the compressor, see how it works. Saved me a lot of time, that's for sure. And these obviously are going to be better. I mean, they're longer, Those are the ring. No, these are actually smooth shank here. These are not the ring shank ones. At least they're, well, yeah, they're smooth shank. They have the tiniest like little bit of ribbing right near the top, but I think they're smooth. See, is that? Yeah. No shit. Wow. Okay. Well, change of plans. Thanks to the stream chat. Right on. Well, thanks, Cyril and Philly. I'm going to go ahead and fire up that compressor, give it a shot then. Oh, okay. Yeah. So once you have the rafters in, then go back to the other nails. Right, so basically what's going on here is so I'm gonna go ahead and put those straight ones in with the nail gun, makes sense. And then the angled ones that are actually holding it to the rafters, those ones I'll use those Tico nails by hand. All right, well, let's see how it works. No shit, that worked pretty well. Right on. I had the pressure turned up quite a bit. I might turn that down just a tad. Just on my gun, that is. I'm gonna mess my lights here real quick. man. That's nice. I like that. Shit. That rocks. Yeah, right on. Nice part is even most of the time, even if you miss, there should be enough pressure to go through that $7 hunk of metal. Yep. Oh, don't remind me. That's right on. That works great. I'm gonna go ahead and actually just finish. I'm gonna nail the ones that are up there now. I'd only put in a couple just to get them up, but I'm gonna go ahead and just nail them all the way to the thing. So. Yeah, that time it did. That's it didn't even hit the hole, it just went right through it. What do you know? Damn. What the hell happened there? Oh, I forgot these short nails. They actually they jam up in this gun quite a bit. Seems like it's not that bad. It's just how it is. There we go. Ooh, finish these ones back on this side, then keep on moving down the line. Whew. Getting hot. All right, here we go. Let's see. Cool. Most time, we'll just do one side, then give it a slight bend out. One time, we'll just do one side and then just slight bend out, depending on the project. Stops it from sometimes bending in and making it so the two. Okay, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, because you don't want to end up where you nail it and you nail it too close together, and then you have to. It's like a pain in the ass, and it's hard to. I gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with that spacer block, but I'll try it out a little bit. That's good shit right there. Right on. Man, good stuff. Love learning like that. Well, these ones, since I already got them pretty much there, I'm going to finish them up, as I said, and I'll move on here. Damn. It flew. I think the rest of them I will do the one side like you're talking about. To me that makes a lot of sense, because then I can, when I go and I put the thing up, I mean obviously one side will be enough to hold it up just for setting it there, and then once I get it up in there, I can shoot that other side in, and I really shouldn't have any. These are pretty tight with the spacer block as you mentioned, but then I won't have any wiggle room. Or if, you know, because I'm using this reclaimed lumber, sometimes you get one that's just the tiniest bit thicker, you know, or thinner, so that's actually real smart. I'm gonna do that with that one side. Dang, man. Learning all this stuff. So let's check my hat. I'm gonna grab my ears real quick. I'm gonna continue on down the line here. Move the camera back. No, I'm gonna actually do it like that, like putting them all on the one side. I think that's smarter, like I said, because I also don't want to run into this thing where one of those rafters is a little bit thicker because it's this reclaimed lumber. I didn't think about that, so that's a smarter way to do it. I like that. Shit, where'd I put that thing? Be right back. let's see here. He was talking about doing a bird's mouth cut the other day. Take he doesn't have to do that now. No, I still do have to do that. Oh shit. Cyril says, what the hell's a bird's mouth cut? Oh, yeah. It's basically what I'm talking about is on the on that rafter, because it's an angled rafter, but it's sitting on top of a rectangular plate. I need to cut that section out. Need to cut that little like triangle out, and then that it's going to sit on top of the top plate. I would figure that I thought the name was bird's mouth for that, but I might be thinking of something else. I've been saying bird's mouth like 100 times in the past few streams, so hopefully that's what it is. But I don't know. All right, well, let me carry on here. Hell yeah, that's fast. I like that. That's really good. Might have to string line because you want the tops to be even or the bottoms. Angles will be fun to do up there. When he changes the view, shows the braces he put on the outside wall. Let's see here. I'm trying to, on the outside wall, the braces I put on the outside wall. I'm actually not sure which spot you're talking about. Heel cut. Oh, okay. Heel cut. God. I wonder if that's just like some regional thing, or maybe I'm actually thinking of a bird's mouth as something else. Bird's mouth, God, it might actually be that thing where you have the rafter, but you have the yeah, that could just be a regional thing out here in Montana or this area. But I might be thinking of the thing where you actually have a rafter on the end, and you like have, and I'm going to do this by the way. So that rafter has these little sections cut out for like 2x4s or two by whatever to actually go out through the gable end and hold like a like an overhang on the gable ends. And that might be what I'm thinking of when I say bird's mouth. Anyways, let's see. When Philly JW, when you said you might have to string a line because you want the tops to be even or the bottoms. I already measured up here along these, up along the whatchamacallit, the beams. I marked on those where the they should go, and I did measure the top. So basically, what I did was. Well, I really don't need to get all this stuff to show you, but I marked a line. I went across there and I marked where they should go, on 2-foot centers basically. I then marked where the top of this thing should sit. So I have a little line where I'm just setting it up on that line, and then I'm shooting it in. The top of the rafters are all supposed to hit basically the top of the beam, so. Call it a rafter cut or a top plate cut. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, again, could just be a regional thing. I feel like I hear people say it all the time, and I just assume that's what everybody says. But yeah, that's like some of that regional stuff. That's kind of funny. All right. the ones you have, most of the time I just call it a rafter cut or top plate cut, the ones you have coming inside. So you mean like on the end, like that rafter that's on the end that has the sections cut out where the, whatchamacallit, with like the 2x4s sticking out of it? And that's actually what I'm gonna do on mine, is cut out those rafters that sit right on the edge on top of the top plate. I'm gonna have 2x4s going out the edges of them, holding up like an overhang. All right, so that's all of them up there for now. So those should be, yeah, with that one side end, that'll be strong enough to hold them up. And then I'll be able to just basically nail them in into the rafter and nail the other side in into the beam when the time comes. So I'm liking that. That's great. Next thing, now I haven't cut those, as you'd call them, the heel cut or the top plate cut. I haven't done those yet for my rafters. So I'm going to go ahead and do those, or at least line up to do those right now. Let me see what time it is. Let's see. What else would there be to do here? Okay. Stream was choppy, but I may have misunderstood. Well, yeah, sorry about that. The stream has been a little bit like that. Yesterday was real bad. Today it was, I guess, cut off earlier. It's been so-so. Well, it's like 9 o'clock here. It's not too late, but I think what I'm going to do is probably, no, I'll go ahead and start cutting those things. Why the hell not? Yeah, that sounds good. I'll at least line them up and just, I need to go find my plans and see what the cuts are for those. And yeah, let me get started. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Sorry, a little bit of a change of plans. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a few measurements here just to double check some stuff. But I think I'll probably not. I'm not actually gonna go ahead and start cutting those things and put them up until next stream. Like I said, I'm just gonna take some measurements just to double check the plans that I have as far as where the cut should go. And then I think tomorrow or Saturday, I'll have another stream and just go ahead and basically try to cut those and then go ahead and put them up right then and there. So I just like to measure this stuff just to make sure, you know, everything's kind of where I expect. So thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, I'll probably spend a few more minutes out here checking this stuff, and I'll let you know before I call it. By the way, thanks so much, Cyril and Philly, for all the stuff you've been you know, adding here. It's like, man, learning a lot.